When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Badgers will boot it away to start the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team.
Coming out aggressively. Holds it in on the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. Turning it on. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Fires to the big fella. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. This offense has it with really good field position. Toss to the outside. There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls and fires complete. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Toss sweep to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That's reeled in. It's Pena. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they
breaks into the open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Makes the grab. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the 1st.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Oregon 49, Wisconsin 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Schaefer. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. They're trailing by 10 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Great place to start for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Harmon. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Running through contact. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Heaves it deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball a different...
There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes a catch on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Hook release by the QB. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
He's brought
His
down
offense lines up
at the
feeling
38.
awfully good after that big play.
For first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
On the move. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th. touchdown on the season.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside. Cool 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give to the tailback. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
On the screen.
Those last two runs did not work, and now they're staring at 3rd and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll send the back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball.
Gashing the knee on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just... their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown, Oregon! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia is just getting the backside of those silver britches kicked today. This is the kind of game diehards of other SEC programs have been waiting for. They're trailing by...
And Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his big tight end. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking for a crease. It's Burgess. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burgess. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. The snap sets up the throw. Sets up the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. It's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. I don't know if it was luck or... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him. He slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Toss sweep to the right. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast...
It's caught! They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Under fire. Past the 40. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Running into the open space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
At the 17.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
it.